Thank you for joining me this afternoon. The time is currently 3:29 p.m. Central, and you have a live look at a PDS tornado on the ground near Marion, Illinois. This is a confirmed large and destructive tornado heading for the city of Marion. Luckily, at this point, it's much less impressive in terms of its velocities, but if we take a look at the correlation coefficient, we can see that there is a pretty impressive amount of debris, or at least there was at one point, okay? So if you're in Marion, Illinois, again, you need to be taking cover right now. This is a PDS tornado warning. This is not a normal tornado warning. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. In addition to that, we also have 4 other tornado warnings in effect across parts of the Midwest and 28 severe thunderstorm warnings, several of which being significant. All right, we got lots for golf ball sized hail, even larger than that hail. We've got some for 70-mile-per-hour winds. It's significant out there today. All right, we've got tornado watches in effect across a good chunk of the Ohio River Valley. It is very active out there, and again, currently we're mainly going to be focused here on our PDS tornado near Marion, Illinois, okay? Again, this is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. This is a Weather Spotters confirmed tornado. We have storm chasers Corey Gherkin, Brandon Kopic, and Vince Welty on this tornado here, all right? So if they have any updates, they're going to let us know. But again, this is a large and damaging tornado that is currently on the ground near Marion, Illinois. So again, if you're in Marion, Illinois, make sure you are taking cover now. But yeah. Again, this is a PDS tornado as of 10 minutes ago. By the way, we have a new tornado watch in effect now. This is going to be for parts of Texas and Arkansas. That's going to be for the threat of a couple tornadoes possible, scattered hail up to softball size likely, and scattered gusts up to 70 miles per hour likely. So pretty high-end tornado watch in terms of the hail. Another tornado watch that we have in effect that's even higher end is a tornado watch for parts of Oklahoma and Arkansas. That's for a few tornadoes likely, scattered hail up to softball size likely, and scattered gusts up to 75 miles per hour likely once again. There is a new photo on Twitter that I did just see. There's a picture of the large tornado near Marion as of 2 minutes ago. So this is still a large and damaging tornado on the ground. Again, you need to be getting to your tornado safe spot right now, you guys. This is huge. We have a tornado watch for parts of Tennessee. A few tornadoes likely. Scattered hail up to tennis ball size likely. Scattered gusts up to 70 miles per hour likely. We have another tornado watch for parts of Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee. Few tornadoes likely. Scattered hail up to tennis ball size likely. And widespread gusts up to 80 miles per hour likely. I mean, guys, this is just ridiculous. And apparently another tornado hit Clarksville, Tennessee again. If you don't know, a large and damaging tornado went through Clarksville, Tennessee last year. It did get rated at EF3. That was only a few months ago. And apparently there was another one there today. So the town of Clarksville is in shambles right now, guys. Man. I would like to point out, I'm sure a lot of people will remember the Mayfield, Kentucky tornado and tornado outbreak that went along with it. This setup kind of reminds me of that, all right? We've got a moderate risk of severe weather here for portions of the south, and then the Midwest. We've got that for damaging winds and large hail. We've got an enhanced risk by tornadoes. The 10% hatch risk for tornadoes is there. Again, we've had multiple PDS tornadoes today. Another PDS tornado that we had was actually all the way back over towards parts of Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania. That was in the overnight hours from the leftovers of yesterday's event, which were the leftovers originally of Monday's event. I am getting storms, Mr. Storm. Sorry, I didn't even notice everybody was in this chat. I hadn't looked yet. Hello, Tornado Gaming. Hello, Storm Chaser 575. But yeah, I've gotten some storms today, and that's going to continue here. And we have a large and damaging tornado on the ground near Marion, guys. Luckily, it's looking like the debris signature is completely gone. But again, that is a PDS tornado. It's a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. I've not seen the new PDS tag with the new Raider Omega update yet. It looks kind of cool. We do have 10 flash flood warnings. Flash flooding is definitely going to be a big threat with a lot of these storms. I like how the expire times for all the warnings are on this side as well. That's kind of cool as well. But yeah, here in the weather house, I am getting some storms. I am currently in the slight risk of severe weather. Originally, I was in the enhanced, but I did get downgraded to the slight, as now they're kind of thinking the worst of the severe weather will lie closer to portions of the deep south rather than the Midwest. I'm doing good. Tornado edit. But yeah, apparently we did have a tornado go through Clarksville. Let's kind of see that. Looks to me like that was pretty recently sent in. Was it this? I don't know. But man, it's been a big time tornado outbreak today, and it's only getting started, I feel like, unfortunately. Mr. Storm, are you getting severe weather? Because I know up here in the Northeast, you got some big time storms too. We've got our motive storms left over for Monday, because that was such a big event. Those storms are still triggering severe thunderstorm warnings now in the Northeast. Just call you tornado? Alright, sounds good. There was a lightning strike in Pennsylvania today that struck a 3-story apartment building that caught fire. It was under construction and apparently it caught fire. So that's not good. Alrighty. So again, if you're just now tuning in, we are doing continuing coverage here of this tornado outbreak. By the way, we do have a new tornado warning. For some reason, my alert sounds recently have just been terrible with off and on working. This is for Henry and Benton counties in Tennessee. This is for the city of Paris. If you're in Paris, Tennessee, take cover now. This is a rotating thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado at any minute. So again, you need to get into your tornado safe spot. That could already be producing a tornado, in fact. So again, run, do not walk to your tornado safe spot there. I had a strong thunderstorm this morning with heavy rain and lightning strikes. Yeah, it's kind of just been kind of like that out here today, off and on. Yeah, Paris and USA. And there's another new tornado warning now. We're up to 7. It's for Christian and Trigg counties in Kentucky. This is an extension for a storm near Big Rock. This storm did down trees. Oh, this is actually a whole different storm this morning. Wow, they got hit hard today. This is heading up towards Oak Grove, Lafayette, Howell, and Pembroke in Kentucky. So if you're in those areas, make sure to take cover now. There was lots of hail in Oklahoma City. Congrats on 1K subs. Thank you. That was a while ago, but thank you. I mean, guys, just look at this massive stretch of tornado watches that we have in effect. All the way from Texas into, like, Kentucky and Illinois, we have tornado watches in effect. So here's the tornado actually that went through Clarksville, apparently. And this is about an hour ago, a little less than an hour ago. It doesn't look like it was a big one, but it was on the ground for a while. You just noticed. That's okay. It was on the ground for at least 7 minutes, but probably longer. And those tornado warnings for that storm are still in effect because it is still rotating as it approaches Portland. Speaking of which, that's a new tornado warning. This is for Portland, Tennessee, Walnut Grove. This is, again, we have 8 tornado warnings right now, you guys. That's insane. We're going to go ahead and bring this up in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen right now. But yeah, that's a new tornado warning. It's an extension for a storm as it heads towards the Cross Plains and Portland area, so take cover now. Garland County, Arkansas here just had a strong tornado early this morning at 1 a.m., looking like more strong storms for this evening too. Did Arkansas have a strong tornado? Let's see. Garland County, Arkansas. Oh, that's in Hot Springs. Was there a tornado there this morning? Hold on, let me research. Oh, wow, there was. Wow, huge rumble of thunder in the background there. Apparently there was. There was an EF2 tornado overnight. That is insane. I did not even know about that. Yeah, apparently you got slammed by an EF2 tornado. How are you doing with that? 2024 outbreak looks like 2011. I would, again, compare this more to the Mayfield, Kentucky event. By the way, we're now up to 32 severe thunderstorm warnings, which is just ridiculous. But yeah, I would say this really reminds me of the Mayfield, Kentucky outbreak. Or just the tornado outbreak on that day, December 10th, 2021. This setup definitely reminds me of that. We got a moderate risk in almost the exact same spot. But yeah, I am getting hit by some storms right now. Nothing too intense, though. Yeah, 2011 was way more crazy than this. That was insane. By the way, we do have a report of this tornado now. This was 24 minutes ago. I don't know how long this has been here. Went southeast of Carbondale. I know Carbondale is a pretty big city down here in southern Illinois. Went about 3 miles south of my house. Lots of damage, but luckily no injuries. That's good. Man, that would be scary. Yeah, I'll keep you updated with your area for sure. Yeah, definitely the Mayfield, Kentucky kind of setup. You have a pic on my community of a school bus. Yeah, you told me that. And now we're up to 9 tornado warnings. I thought this one was new. This is for Pope County, Illinois. We're up to 9 tornado warnings, guys. This is insane. This is in between Eddyville and Colconda. This is for the areas like Rock, Dixon Springs, Rising Sun, Waltersburg, Julian Hill, Leisure City, and Rom. So take cover now. This looks to me like it's got a very impressive hook echo. I don't know about you guys, but that's one of the more impressive hook echoes I've seen over the past couple of days. And we've seen some doozies. And guys, we do have storm chasers out here in Marion right now. Holy cow. That was loud. We do have storm chasers right now in Marion, once again, out here in Illinois, covering this tornado. Again, this is a PDS tornado warning. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. And again, we have 9 tornado warnings in effect right now. 32 severe thunderstorm warnings. This is just insane, you guys. Again, this storm near Eddyville in southern Illinois looks pretty intense. So again, if you're in this area, make sure that you are seeking shelter away from windows on the lowest floor of a building in an interior room. But yeah. And now we're up to 10. I thought I saw a new one in Missouri, and yep. Now we're up to 10 tornado warnings, you guys. We're at double digits. Polk and Dade counties in Missouri. You are now under a tornado warning. That's for the city of Believer. Take cover now. And guys, this is insane. We have 10 tornado warnings. We're in the double digits now. I mean, they just keep rising. I'm going to update the stream title because we have 10 tornado warnings. That's just insane. By the way, our storm in Marion has been downgraded to radar indicated, so also it would not make sense to still have us on a PDS warning whenever this is still, not even on the ground anymore. So we're just going to change it over to 10 tornado warnings. Again, if you're in Marion, you should still be in your tornado safe spot here for a few more minutes, but after this storm passes, it's looking like it's going to die out pretty quickly. I will say there's another storm behind this, though. There's tornado that has a tornado warning with it to the south of Carterville, so look out for that one. Again, take shelter there. Again, right now, in general, I'd say, honestly, the most concerning storm is the one south of Eddyville. That's a nasty hook echo right there. I mean, it's not quite as intense with the most recent scan, but still. And now we're up to 11. I thought there were too many in Tennessee, man. Every time I check, it's because of that. Montgomery and Stewart Counties, Tennessee, you're now under a tornado warning. That's for the city of Clarksville. So Clarksville, you already got hit today. You get your tornado safe spot again. There's another possible tornado heading for you. This is for the storm to the south of Big Rock. Actually, the rotation looks to be kind of right over Big Rock. Actually, it's kind of northeast of Big Rock. It's kind of the reason there's two tornado warnings with this is because there's two different national weather service zones because it's over state lines, so they have to update both of those. Oh wow, very impressive hook on the storm near Portland as well. That just kind of got more intense over the most recent reflectivity scan. And wow, yeah, that is rotating very impressively. All right, if you're in Portland, again, you need to run, not walk to your tornado safe spot. We also have a flash flood warning for this area, but right now this is more important. Is that a debris signature? Because if that is ridiculous. Okay, that's not. I was about to freak out if that was an actual debris signature, but it's not. There's no way. But again, we still have a possible tornado on the ground here near Walnut Grove, so you need to seek shelter right now. And yeah, I mean, that hook echo is continuing to become more intense. Very defined there, very clear. We have a live look here from Carthage, Tennessee, looking off to the storm, off to the northeast of it. Alright, the storm northeast of Carthage. Let's check it out. Looks pretty ominous there over that cyclone port. Oh, it's just clouds, actually. We have a ton of cyclone ports out in Tennessee, though. I will say that much. So we'll actually take advantage of those. We'll take a look at the one in Decatur County near Parsons. Is that a town name? Yeah, it is. So Parsons, Tennessee as well. We'll have that up. And then we'll also bring up our one here off to the southwest of Centerville. I guess we won't because it doesn't want to load, but that's in Hornertown if we are able to get that up. But we are not. The one south of Fairfield, however, is working. Centerville. There we go. That's a live look at Centerville. I feel like most people here probably just say Centerville, though, not Centerville. So I'm just going to say Centerville. And our storm near Portland, again, the one that that's not even the one that we were watching. What was the one we were watching with the really good hook? That one has a hook, too. It very impressively, it kind of confused me. I thought that's the one that we were looking at, but no. Oh, where was that? Was that this one here in Paris? It quite possibly could have been. No. Where was that? Oh, it was this one over here, closer to Portland. Okay. Yeah, this hook echo is still pretty impressive. Did you see a tornado in real life? I have not seen a tornado in real life, no. Alright, so we are down to 9 tornado warnings now. So, I'm going to go ahead and re-update the stream title to 9 tornado warnings instead of 11. Man, 11 is just so excessive, dude. That was crazy for a few minutes. We may have gotten even more issued before some expired, and I just didn't notice, because, again, my alert sounds are not working today. They've been working off and on for some reason over the past few days. I thought once I updated Radar Omega it would fix it, but nope, apparently not. That could... No, that's not a debris signature. That's just the leftovers of that contamination there. The new high-res storm relative velocity is a pretty cool feature. Before, they didn't have that in high resolution, but now they do. A little bit less intense than the rotation, but again, this is still a very intense storm capable of producing a tornado if it is not already, so you need to run, not walk, to your tornado safe spot in Portland, and areas especially to the south of Portland, actually. Again, our storm near Old Springville is rotating pretty well. We've got a ton of tornado warnings across Tennessee, man. Quite a few in Missouri as well, actually. We have one off to the south in the east of Joplin, Tennessee. It's for a storm that's actually rotating pretty well east of Neoshaw. Near Granby, in Granby City. It's got a pretty defined hook echo as well, actually. It's starting to get stronger, it looks like, here. So we'll have to watch this one now as that continues off towards Monette. More soon, it's going to be heading towards Center Point and Wentworth. So, kind of watch this here as that continues in that direction, to head that direction, I should say. So again, right now your tornadic circulation is located right over Granby. Your possible tornadoes right there. Hopefully this does not drop a tornado here because this is a very populated area, but unfortunately a lot of this region is in southwestern Missouri actually. Once again, I am getting some storms right now in my neck of the woods. Not anything too intense, but definitely going to have some rain in the background, rumble of thunder every now and then, some lightning. The storms are expected to be more intense for me later on into this evening. That's whenever the peak time of convection is for my region. These storms out in Missouri are going to head towards my area and cause some problems, it's looking like. And a lot of these storms have really good looks on reflectivity. This one near Believer's getting that. They're just popping off right now, guys. Wow. Yeah, now that hook's even more impressive on this one. We've got so many storms to watch, but at this point now we're going to switch over to the one near Aldrich, mostly. Wow. So our storm in Montgomery and Stewart counties, the one heading for Clarksville, has 3-inch hail associated with it now. I also like, for people that don't know how to, measure hail sizes, I like how they have, kind of relative to what, like, everyday items look like in that perspective. Like, you say 3-inch hail, a lot of people don't understand how big that really is, but you say large apple size, and they take the message. Definitely helps people understand more. By the way, everybody, I would like to point out we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different watches in effect across the country right now. Again, the newest one being that tornado watch in Arkansas and Texas. Most of them are tornado watches. Only 2 of them are severe thunderstorm watches, but 6 of them are tornado watches. So yeah, definitely very intense out there today. But again, this one near the storm near Aldrich that's currently tornado warned looks most intense right now to me. It's funny, we have 8 tornado warnings and only 6 tornado watches. Well, technically 16, but yeah. I guess that comparison didn't really make sense at all in the first place anyway, because tornado watches are over a large area and tornado warnings are a very small area. So obviously there will be more warnings than watches for the most part. Anyway. Our storm near Marion is no longer tornado warned, but I will say that storm is producing 70-mile-per-hour damaging winds still as it moves towards Harrisburg, as well as 1-inch in diameter hail, and it's still rotating a little bit. So if you're in Harrisburg, just play on the safer side of things. Make sure that you are getting to a safe spot if there were a tornado. What state am I in? I am in Illinois. But yeah, act like there was a tornado there. And just, what would you do if there's a tornado? Might as well do that now. If you're in a mobile home, get out. Mobile homes are not built to withstand 70-mile-per-hour winds or quarter-sized hail, so if you put those two together, that's a bad combination if you're in a mobile home up there. And now the one on the Kentucky side of the border is warned for 3-inch hail. Again, this storm is confirmed to be producing 3-inch hail. That was near the Bumpus Mills area that they confirmed that. This is large and destructive hail, you guys. This is huge. By the way, we do now have a new tornado watch. This is for portions of Oklahoma, Missouri, and Arkansas. This came out 2 minutes ago. The graphic's not even up on the NOAA website. But that is a new tornado watch now. And that is for portions of, again, Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. I'm going to try to bring that up on Twitter to find out the more specific details. So now we're up to 9 different watches. By the way, never mind. Sorry, I was going to say something stupid. Let's see here. Let me try to find out some information about that tornado watch. That could actually be an old one. I thought it was new, but that could be old because I'm not finding any information about it yet. Oh, no, that's... Oh, sorry. It's not a new watch, but it's a mesoscale discussion talking about the watch that's already in effect there in Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. And it's kind of just talking about how the very large hail and a few tornadoes will remain possible over that area here over the next few hours. So yeah. Again, this storm near Clarksville is pretty concerning for a hail threat and a tornado threat. Again, we're at 8 tornado warnings right now. And this storm near Beliver is looking pretty nasty. Same thing with this one down here near Monettes. Expect a new tornado warning with that soon. This expires in 6 minutes, and it'll definitely get reissued because it's still a tornadic thunderstorm there. I'm going to go and update the stream title. I'm going to downgrade it again because it says 9 tornado warnings, but we only have 8 at the minute. So we'll go ahead and update that. Whew, we got 30 severe thunderstorm warnings once again. Most of them being considerable, actually. Pretty significant ones. Got a lot of damaging to destructive winds and large to very large hail, even some giant hail out there. And again, tornado force winds as well, with some of the storms that don't even have tornadoes associated with them. Like, they're not actively producing a tornado, but they do have tornado force winds in some instances, like with storms like this. So, again, you want to seek shelter if you're in one of those. The way you can tell is by seeing if you're under a severe thunderstorm warning, and that severe thunderstorm warning is for 70-mile-per-hour winds or higher. That's whenever you want to start taking shelter, because that's enough to cause some real damage. 70 to 80-mile-per-hour winds are low-end tornado force winds. Low-end F0 tornado force winds, I should say. We've still got this storm up here in northern Vermont. This is a very odd one. Incredibly odd, I would say, actually. Let's see here. It got issued around here for damaging winds and large hail, but if you look on radar, it's nothing too impressive. I will say it was rotating, actually, whenever it was closer to Moorestown and Johnson. Yeah, sometimes the severe storms up north, they have, like, really weird looks to them where they're producing large hail and damaging winds, but they don't look like it on the radar, on reflectivity or velocities, or even correlation coefficient, obviously. I mean, just look at that. That is producing a severe thunderstorm. That is a severe thunderstorm right there. That's so weird to see, man. That's looking at the Burlington, Vermont radar site. We're seeing that. I will say the one near Providence, Rhode Island, is a very much more defined, that's a severe thunderstorm, strong to severe storm, capable of producing half-dollar-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour damaging wind gusts, so look out for that. Now we're back up to 10 tornado warnings. 2 more got issued again. I really wish my alert sounds were working, but they are not. Both of those are just extensions, though. They're an extension for the Missouri one, which I did say would get extended, and it did. And the other one is actually going to... Oh, wow, we're up to 12 again. Holy cow. The other one's out here in Kentucky. This is actually for a new area rotation near Canton. That's pretty intense. And again, we're at 12 tornado warnings now again. That just bumped up from 8 to 12 really quickly. If I had my alert sounds on, that would have sounded crazy with all the alarms going off. Whew. Again, our storm near Marion in Illinois is no longer tornado warning, but this one closer to Goreville still is. Same thing with the one near Eddyville. But yeah. And the most concerning one I would say in terms of rotation at the moment is the one that just got issued in Trigg County, Kentucky. It's rotating pretty impressively there. Definitely capable of producing, at the very least, a weak tornado. We can see there's a pretty defined area of kind of a tiny hook echo. Once again, if this pops up, it's going to be a tiny one, a little stovepipe most likely, but still, every tornado is a dangerous tornado. Last night, we saw multiple stovepipe tornadoes in Ohio that ended up producing heavy correlation coefficient drops, indicating large debris balls. And those were stovepipes, once again. So all kinds of tornadoes are dangerous. So again, if you're in this warning, you need to be taking this seriously and running, not walking to your safe spot. Now we're at 11 tornado warnings, of course, as soon as I updated the stream to say 12. And we're also at 33 severe thunderstorm warnings, you guys. I mean, that is just absolutely insane. Again, a lot of them are considerable ones as well, really. So I think what I am going to actually do here, you guys, is because we don't have an active tornado on the ground, but we definitely will later today, and I want to be live for that. I'm going to end off the stream here, and kind of come back later whenever things are more intense, because obviously I can't be live this whole time, so I'm just going to try to pop in at the most intense parts. So I'll keep you guys updated. Again, I'm getting some storms in my neck of the woods right now, as well. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted.